Welcome. I'm Anthony. Today I want a little touch on the AMD Ryzen 5 launch and if it's something you should consider. AMD came up with 4 processors in the Ryzen 5 um, product line, and that competes with the Intel i5 line. And so, with that, the 4 processors that they released were the 1600X, that's a 6-core 12-thread processor for $249. Then they came out with the 1600, which is a 6-core and 12-thread also, and that's $219. And then they have the 1500X with 4 cores and 8 threads, and then they have the 1400 for 4 cores and 8 threads as well. And I really like these processors and where they came out with and what the core count and thread count are. I think it's going to be a very competitive product overall, and I think that this enters in the opportunity now to us to take a look at what exactly processor do I need for the workloads I need to use. Many times when I go and I tell people and help them out with what processor they want when they ask me, I am always asking them what type of workloads they're going to use. And so this is the type of situation now where I have a choice in, basically in the same price point of what they could be looking at depending upon what they need to accomplish. If there's a lot of just single threading applications or gaming scenarios that are only in more single threads or in that 4-core range, I am totally going to recommend them with the Core i5. However, if there is the other scenario where they're going to be doing more streaming, they're going to be doing some video editing, and it's all a lot of multi-core stuff with very limited single threading items or single threading items where they don't care about, it's going to be the Ryzen 5 processor, especially that 1600. I think that's a great sweet spot because it comes with a cooler along with in that price point of 219. And a lot of the 1600, the 1500X, and the 1400 all come with a cooler, so that's a little price savings there as well. And this kind of makes it a very competitive environment in this area. I'm excited for a few people I know that are looking for a build here and what they are going to be looking at, and they can now stream a game and while they play it and make some interesting choices on what processor they want and be able to be like, I will actually have a good streaming experience as well. So I want you to go and consider both. Take a look at some reviews as well. I've read a lot of them, and go in with an open mind and say, I need to accomplish this task with this processor. Which one's going to be the best for me? And I think that's going to get you the best experience that you're going to want, and that's going to also increase your productivity as well. So I want to thank you for stopping by Gray Overload, and I also want to take a little bit of time here now to thank some of the commenters that have been commenting, and I thank you very much for commenting below. And I am working with Adobe Premiere right now to be able to edit more of my videos and enter in some slides and some pictures as well to make them flow a little bit better. And I also want to thank for some of the hardware suggestions as well. I did go out and buy a new mic that should be here soon, and so I'm excited to be able to plug those in and start using them. And thank you for those suggestions, and I want to thank you again for stopping by. Gray Overload.